How's it going, Eagles? Welcome back to this week's episode of the Avion. I'm Chloe Kristovich.
And I'm Kyle Navarro. I hope you've had a good weekend and are ready for what this week has to offer.
Speaking of what this week has to offer, last week I gave you a shark fact. Do you want another one?
Of course.
Do you know what the fastest species of shark is?
You know, I don't.
It's actually the short fin mako shark.
Well, how about that? That's pretty interesting.
I know, right? You know, I really enjoyed all the sunshine and warmth last week, but I'm kind of glad that it's cooling down now.
Yeah, tell me about it. I couldn't wait for it to cool down at least. But speaking of something cool, have you heard of the solar eclipse happening?
You know, I actually haven't. When's that supposed to happen?
It's actually happening this Friday the 13th, and if the weather's good, you should be able to see it.
Spooky.
Well, let's transition away from space back down here to our atmosphere. I hear Jacob has some interesting aviation industry news.
Thanks, Kyle and Chloe. Happy Monday, everyone. I'm Jacob, your industry reporter for this week, here to tell you all the aviation news you need to know. In the airline industry, many jobs were saved by the stopgap that was signed into law last week amidst the looming government shutdown. The stopgap will allow the government to stay open until November 17th. Let's explore what could have happened if the government had shut down. The shutdown would have affected many essential services, including TSA, FAA, and the Federal Air Marshal Service. Thousands of employees are expected to be affected if a shutdown were to occur, and there are concerns for their mental health and abilities being severely affected due to the loss of income and added stress. The training of new air traffic controllers is also expected to be impeded, which would in no way help the shortage they already face. That's all the news I have for you today. Back to you, Kyle and Chloe.
Thanks, Jacob. And remember, if you need a professional headshot, the Avion will be having a photo booth at the career fair.
That's right. We'll be in the ICI Center until 3 p.m. today, so come find us. But for now, let's take it over to Josie for some last-minute Career Expo tips.
Good morning, Eagles. Hope you're all having a great day so far. Let's jump right into this week's events. Today, you can stop by the Career Services office in the Student Union to get your resume checked one last time before tomorrow's 2023 Career and Industry Expo. There will be no classes on Tuesday, so stop by the expo from 9 a.m. to 3 p.m. in the ICI Center. This is a great opportunity to meet and network with some of your potential employers, so make sure to dress professionally and have your elevator speeches and printed resumes ready. On Thursday, head up to the third floor of the Student Union from 3:30 to 4:30 for Peppy Hour, where you can enjoy Dr. Pepper, ice cream, games, and make some new friends. Also happening on Thursday is Touch and Go's Movie Night. Enjoy Spider-Man Across the Spider-Verse starting at 8:15 p.m. in IC 101. A great way to relax on a Thursday night and create lasting memories with friends. Finally, on Friday is Skyline Social Bingo Night at 5 p.m. on the Student Union Rooftop Terrace. This is a great event to earn some bonus bucks and enjoy some food and games. That's all for this week, Eagles. Hope to see you all at some of these events.
Thanks, Josie. Now, this week is bound to be a busy one, but seems pretty balanced with business and fun.
That's right. Speaking of fun, I know this week we have some great sporting events coming up. Let's hear from Elijah with our latest update.
What's up, Eagles? My name is Elijah. We've got a much quieter week of sports, but nonetheless, let's just get right into it. We won't see any sports Monday or Tuesday, but starting things off Wednesday, our men's soccer team will be taking on Stenson University in DeLand. Kickoff will be at 6 p.m., so finish up those classes and cheer on your Eagles. On Friday, the women's volleyball team will be playing against Florida Southern at 7 p.m. in Lakeland, Florida. Saturday will be our busiest day of the week. The volleyball team will be taking on University of Tampa in Tampa at 4 p.m. The women's soccer team will be playing Nova Southeastern in Fort Lauderdale at 7 p.m. And the same day, the men's soccer team will be rounding out the week, playing Nova Southeastern here in Daytona at 7 p.m. Those are your sports for the week. Finish up those classes, get out there and cheer on your Eagles.
Thanks, Elijah. This Friday, Eagles hockey is also taking on FAU in their Pink the Rink hockey game, and I know I'll be there.
I'll do my best, but I think I'll be watching Taylor Swift's Eras Tour documentary that night.
You have fun with that. The only Taylor Swift I know is Travis and Taylor, and I'll be watching the news to keep up with that.
Whatever keeps you entertained, Kyle. And I hope this week's episode was entertaining as well. With that, I'm Chloe Kristovich.
And I'm Kyle Navarro. We'll see you next week for another episode of The Avion.